Canada is reeling. My unexpected resignation has sent shockwaves throughout the country. Citing personal reasons, my departure marks the end of an era. My liberal policies and charismatic leadership defined Canadian politics for nearly a decade. The timing of my exit is significant. With growing economic uncertainty and rising global tensions, Canada faces unprecedented challenges. The political landscape is fractured, with no clear successor waiting in the wings. My departure leaves a void in Canadian leadership. The nation now grapples with its identity on the world stage and its future direction. The political uncertainty has amplified anxieties about what lies ahead.
Trudeau's resignation has left many Canadians feeling uncertain and anxious about the future. The search for a new leader begins amidst a backdrop of political and economic instability.
Donald Trump, never one to shy away from the spotlight, has seized upon Canada's vulnerability in a bold and unprecedented move. In a move that stunned the world, I propose that Canada join the United States as its 51st state, a proposition that has sent shockwaves through both nations. My proposition, delivered with my trademark bombast, outlines potential benefits for Canada, including economic growth and increased global influence. I promise economic prosperity through integration with the powerful U.S. economy, suggesting that Canadian businesses would thrive under the larger market. I also dangle the allure of enhanced security under the umbrella of American military might, ensuring protection against any potential threats. The proposal, however, comes with strings attached, which could significantly alter the Canadian way of life. Canada would have to relinquish its sovereignty and adopt the American political system, including its laws and governance structures. This includes abandoning its social healthcare system, which is a point of national pride, and aligning its foreign policy with that of the United States, potentially losing its neutral stance.
Trump's proposition has ignited a firestorm of controversy, sparking debates across both countries. While some see it as an opportunity for economic and security benefits, believing it could lead to a stronger North America, others view it as a threat to Canadian identity and independence, fearing the loss of cultural uniqueness and political autonomy.
Trump's audacious proposal has cleaved Canadian public opinion. Supporters, particularly in Western provinces grappling with economic hardship, are enticed by the promise of economic opportunity. They see integration with the US as a path to prosperity. Opponents, however, view Trump's proposition as a non-starter. They see it as an assault on Canadian sovereignty and a betrayal of our national identity. They argue that Canada's unique culture and values are incompatible with the American ethos. The debate over annexation has exposed deep divisions within Canadian society. It has also ignited a conversation about Canada's place in the world and its relationship with its powerful southern neighbor.
Canadians are deeply divided on the issue of annexation. The debate reflects a broader struggle over national identity and the country's future direction.
The economic implications of Trump's proposal are complex and hotly debated. Proponents argue that integration with the US economy would unleash unprecedented growth. They point to the potential for increased trade, investment, and job creation. Critics, however, warn of the potential downsides. They fear that Canadian industries would be swallowed up by their larger American counterparts. This could lead to job losses and a decline in Canadian competitiveness. The truth likely lies somewhere in between. While there may be some economic benefits to annexation, there are also significant risks. A thorough and impartial analysis is needed to fully understand the potential consequences.
The economic impact of annexation is uncertain. While some sectors might benefit, others could suffer. A comprehensive analysis is crucial to assess the potential risks and rewards. Section 5, the succession race. Who will lead Canada? As the nation watches closely, the political landscape is set for a dramatic shift. With Trudeau's departure, the race to succeed him is in full swing. The stakes are high and the contenders are gearing up for a fierce battle. The Liberal Party, now rudderless, is scrambling to find a new leader who can unite the party and appeal to voters. The search for a charismatic and capable leader is more urgent than ever.
Several contenders have emerged, each with their strengths and weaknesses. From seasoned politicians to fresh faces, the field is diverse and competitive. The leadership contest is shaping up to be a battle for the soul of the Liberal Party. It's not just about choosing a leader, it's about defining the party's future direction. It will determine whether the party continues with Trudeau's legacy or charts a new course. The decision will have lasting impacts on the party's identity and policies.
The outcome of the Liberal leadership race will have profound implications for Canada's future. The new leader will need to address pressing issues and restore public confidence. The new leader will inherit a divided nation facing unprecedented challenges. From economic instability to social unrest, the road ahead is fraught with difficulties.
The race to replace Trudeau is on. The candidates are making their case to the public, each promising to lead Canada into a new era. The new Liberal leader will face a monumental task in uniting the country and navigating the turbulent political landscape. The future of Canada hangs in the balance as the nation awaits its next leader.
Section 6. Poilievre's Ascent, a new conservative era. On the opposite end of the political spectrum, Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre senses an opportunity. With the political landscape shifting, he sees a chance to redefine the future of Canadian politics.
Poilievre, a fiery and often polarizing figure, has capitalized on the uncertainty surrounding Trudeau's departure. His speeches are filled with fervor, igniting both support and controversy. He presents himself as a strong leader who can stand up to Trump and protect Canadian interests. His rhetoric often focuses on national pride and the need for a robust defense against external influences.
Poilievre's Conservative Party has surged in popularity, appealing to Canadians disillusioned with the Liberal Party and wary of Trump's advances. His ability to tap into the public's growing concerns has been a key factor in his rise. His message of economic nationalism and Canadian sovereignty has resonated with voters across the country. By emphasizing the importance of self-reliance and economic independence, he has struck a chord with many.
Whether Poilievre can maintain this momentum remains to be seen. His rise has been meteoric, but sustaining it will require navigating a complex political landscape. His critics argue that his policies are divisive and lack substance. They point to his often confrontational style as a potential hindrance to uniting the country. They also question his ability to unite the country and provide effective leadership. The challenge for Poilievre will be to prove that his vision can translate into practical and inclusive governance.
Pierre Poilievre's Conservative Party has emerged as a formidable force in Canadian politics. His ability to galvanize support and articulate a clear vision has made him a significant player on the national stage. His nationalist message has struck a chord with voters, positioning him as a potential contender for Prime Minister. As the political climate continues to evolve, Poilievre's influence and the future of his party will be closely watched. Section 7. The stakes ahead. 2025's pivotal election. The upcoming federal election in 2025 will be one of the most consequential in Canadian history. The election will determine whether Canada remains an independent nation or becomes absorbed into the United States. The stakes could not be higher.
Canadians will have to decide what kind of country they want to live in and what their place in the world should be. The election will also have significant implications for the future of North America and the global order.
The 2025 election will be a referendum on Canadian identity and sovereignty. The outcome will shape the destiny of the nation for generations to come.
The 2025 election will be a watershed moment for Canada. The choices Canadians make will have far-reaching consequences for the country's future.
Section 8. Canada's Crossroads Sovereignty or Absorption. Canada stands at a crossroads. The country is grappling with its identity, its future, and its place in a rapidly changing world.
The allure of economic prosperity and security through integration with the United States is tempting for some. Others, however, are determined to chart their own course. They believe that Canada's unique values and traditions are worth preserving. They are willing to fight for their independence and their vision of a sovereign Canada.
The path forward is unclear. Canada's future hangs in the balance, caught between the allure of American integration and the desire for self-determination.
Canada faces a momentous decision. The choice between assimilation and sovereignty will define the nation's destiny.
Section 9. An uncertain future. Navigating the new normal. The political landscape in Canada is in a state of flux. The old certainties have vanished, replaced by uncertainty and apprehension. The country is navigating uncharted waters.
The outcome of the upcoming election will determine Canada's trajectory. It will also shape the relationship between Canada and the United States for years to come.
The world is watching closely as Canada grapples with its future. Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain: Canada will never be the same. The events of recent months have irrevocably altered the political landscape.
Canada faces an uncertain future. The decisions made in the coming months and years will have profound and lasting consequences.